Hello and welcome back to the channel where we dive into the world of gaming classics. Today, we're taking a trip down memory lane to revisit one of the most beloved superhero games of all time, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Originally released in 2006, this action RPG lets you assemble your dream team of Marvel heroes to save the universe. But almost 2 decades later, the question is, does it still hold up? Let's find out. Developed by Raven Software and published by Activision, Marvel Ultimate Alliance hit shelves in 2006. It was a spiritual successor to the X-Men Legends series, but with an expanded roster featuring not just mutants, but heroes from every corner of the Marvel Universe. It was released on multiple platforms, PS2, PS3, Xbox, Wii, and even PSP. So, no matter what console you owned, chances are you had a chance to play it. For me, it was the sheer scope of this game that made it stand out. I mean, over 20 playable characters at launch, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Captain America, Thor, the list goes on. Plus, the ability to create custom teams like the Avengers, X-Men, or even your own mishmash of heroes was groundbreaking at the time. At its core, Marvel Ultimate Alliance is a top-down action RPG. You control a team of 4 heroes, switching between them on the fly. Each character has unique abilities and can be leveled up, adding a layer of strategy. The gameplay loop is simple but satisfying. Fight enemies, solve puzzles, and take down iconic Marvel villains like Doctor Doom, Loki, and Galactus. Now, the combat, it's fun, but it's definitely a product of its time. Button mashing is your go-to, and while there's some variety in combos and special moves, it can get repetitive. But honestly, back in the day, teaming up with friends in co-op mode made it a blast. Graphically, the game was impressive for its time. The character models, environments, and special effects brought the Marvel Universe to life. However, looking at it now, the visuals feel dated, especially on the original versions. Luckily, the remastered edition released in 2016 gave the game a much-needed facelift. The remaster improves textures and lighting, but don't expect a complete overhaul. It's more of a touch-up than a full-blown remake. Still, it's the best way to experience the game today, especially if you're a graphic stickler. The story is classic comic book fare. Doctor Doom assembles the Masters of Evil, and it's up to you to stop them. The plot takes you across iconic Marvel locations, Stark Tower, Atlantis, Asgard, and features a massive cast of heroes and villains. It's pure fan service, and honestly, that's what makes it so charming. Plus, there's tons of lore to uncover, from collectible comics to character bios. It's clear the developers had a deep love for Marvel, and it shows in every detail. So, does Marvel Ultimate Alliance still hold up? Honestly, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're after cutting-edge graphics or modern gameplay mechanics, you might find it a bit clunky. But if you're a Marvel fan who loves a good dose of nostalgia, this game is still a treasure. It's not perfect, but it's a love letter to the Marvel Universe. And in a world where superhero games are more popular than ever, Marvel Ultimate Alliance remains a cornerstone of the genre.
You're wasting my time.
Alright, now, let's go over some interesting facts about the game. Fact number 1. It's a spiritual successor. Before Ultimate Alliance, there was X-Men Legends. Developed by Raven Software, this game laid the foundation for the team-based action RPG we know and love. But Ultimate Alliance took things to a whole new level by including a roster of heroes from across the Marvel Universe, not just mutants. Fact number 2. Over 140 Marvel characters appear. That's right, over 140 Marvel characters make appearances in the game, from heavy hitters like Spider-Man and Iron Man to more obscure characters like Valkyrie and Weasel. It's a Marvel fan's dream come true. And honestly, some of these cameos were probably the first time many fans even heard of these characters. Shout out to the game for expanding our Marvel knowledge. Fact number 3. Alternate costumes have lore ties. Each character comes with alternate costumes, but these aren't just for show. Many of them are nods to different comic book eras or storylines. For example, Spider-Man's symbiote suit or Thor's classic golden armor. Fact number 4. There are secret team bonuses. Building the right team isn't just about personal preference. If you assemble certain groups, like the Avengers, Fantastic Four, or X-Men, you'll unlock special stat bonuses. It's a clever way to encourage fans to stick to comic-accurate lineups. Fact number 5. A massive villain roster. The game's villain roster is just as impressive as the heroes. From the Masters of Evil to cosmic threats like Galactus, Ultimate Alliance delivers a who's who of Marvel's baddies. And let's not forget, Dr. Doom stealing Odin's power? That's peak comic book drama. Fact number 6. Deadpool was voiced by Nolan North. Before Ryan Reynolds made Deadpool a household name, voice actor Nolan North brought the Merc with a mouth to life in Ultimate Alliance. His witty one-liners and fourth-wall-breaking humor were spot on even back then. Fact number 7. PlayStation and Xbox versions had exclusive characters. Depending on your console, you had access to exclusive characters. The Xbox version included Blade and Moon Knight, while the PlayStation version had Colossus and Moon Knight. This made for some interesting debates among fans back in the day. Fact number 8. There was a Wii version. Believe it or not, Ultimate Alliance had a version for the Nintendo Wii. This version included motion controls for attacks, giving players a more interactive experience. While not perfect, it was a unique twist on the gameplay. Fact number 9. The remastered edition had mixed reactions. In 2016, the game was remastered for modern consoles, but fans had mixed feelings. While the improved textures and lighting were appreciated, the remaster lacked some features from the original, like certain DLC characters. Still, if you're looking to play the game today, the remaster is your best bet for accessibility. Fact number 10. It set the stage for modern Marvel games. Marvel Ultimate Alliance paved the way for today's Marvel gaming landscape. Without its success, we might not have seen hits like Spider-Man PS4 or Marvel's Avengers. It showed developers and publishers that there was a huge appetite for superhero games. And honestly, can we talk about how much we're still hoping for a proper Ultimate Alliance 4? Fingers crossed, Marvel fans. And there you have it. 10 cool facts about Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Did any of these surprise you? Or maybe you have your own fun facts to share. Drop them in the comments below. And that's it for today's review. Have you played Marvel Ultimate Alliance recently? Or maybe it's been sitting in your backlog waiting for a replay. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, Excelsior.